Malo lele and warm greetings to you all. Ulufale mai and welcome to this week's Pacific Dance Artist in Residency program. It's a pleasure to welcome you all here today. This week we're also celebrating Tongan Language Week. So ofa atu to our Tongan family and warm welcome to you all. Whakawhetai lasi for joining me here today. Our ulusaka or dance theme for this week is the Niu Fakamauganiu. So the Niu is our Tuvaluan word for coconut tree, and Fakamauganiu is the process whereby we nurture the tree right from the time that we planted the tree into the ground, all the way up to 3 or to 8 years that it's going to start bearing fruits. So in this process, it takes a lot of work around nurturing the coconut trees in order for it to grow well and bear fruits. And it's also a reflection of our people and how they look after the land and our stories and our culture and our language and our dance in order for it to thrive in the environments that we live in. So that's the Niu Fakamauganiu and what it means in Tuvaluan culture. And for this week, in terms of dancing, I thought that the Niu Fakamauganiu is very suitable for the way that we deliver our dance and our stories, because it talks about how we nurture our dance through the costuming that we bring into the dance, and also nurturing our stories to be able to pass them on to the next generation. So in saying that, the Niu Fakamauganiu is also a reflection on the aspect of climate change that's currently affecting, the world, and also Tuvalu and the Pacific at the forefront of climate change. So this is our time to tell that stories, our stories and how it's impacting our land, our whenua, our moana, our sea, and how we can, have that voice to be able to tell those stories and advocate for, our people, our land, and our culture and our stories. So in saying that, today's costuming will be worn by my girls and my dancers, and I'll be able to showcase them to you all and tell you a little bit about why we use the coconut tree as our way of telling that story about climate change and the Niu Fakamauganiu and how we are nurturers of the land and the moana that we come from. So in saying that, I would like to introduce my girls to the floor shortly, and also keep an eye out for this week. I'll be hosting a forum made up of youth from our communities to talk about their views on the Niu Fakamauganiu as well as climate change and how that's affecting them in the current environment that we're in and the climate that we're in during this pandemic. So without further ado, stay tuned and I'll bring in the girls with their lovely costumes. Whakawhetai lasi. Right, okay, and now introducing you all to our lovely Tamawhine here, Peitala. And she's currently wearing our newly created costume for the Niu Fakamauganiu. This is specifically for this week's dance theme. So starting from the top, on her head is the foal. So this whole piece is a foal, and because of the theme that we're currently running at the moment, the Niu Fakamauganiu, we feature the coconut shell or the whangongo. We call it whangongo in Tuvalu. So it's a new creation, new item that we've introduced to the foal, because normally our Tuvalu foal is just made up of flowers and leaves. So this is the Niu Fakamauganiu by introducing the coconut shell or the whangongo onto the foal. And as you can see, the two flowers on here is the frangipani or the melia. We've got that as an addition to, just to give it a bit more emphasis on the whangongo. And around the whole foal is the laukie. So the laukie is what we use on the dancing skirt, a similar material, and that's you normally get this from the pandanus tree. And coming down to the neck piece, this is ula, and it's made out of golo or senet. And again, we have featured here the whangongo or the coconut shell to go in line with the Niu Fakamauganiu for this week. And on her hips are the titi tau, which is our decorative dancing skirt. And underneath that is our titi tau lama. This is our brown dancing titi, is made out of coconut leaves as well. So the whole piece speaks about the Niu Fakamauganiu and how the Niu is a vital tree back in the islands and in Tuvalu as well. And we rely so much and so heavily on the coconut for, for food, for costuming, and also for building houses and all sorts of things at home. So therefore, we feel that it's really important that we send out the message that we need to nurture and look after our environment as in the Niu Fakamauganiu aspect of this dance theme. And yes, I hope you enjoy this costuming, and looking forward to the next part, which is our dance to celebrate this theme as well. Thank you. Okay, for the Niu Fakamauganiu dance or ulusaka, we're going to introduce you all to this song. It's titled Tuvalu. So Tuvalu talks about, just Tuvalu is our pride and our love and our homeland, and we're always thinking and dreaming about Tuvalu and wanting to go back to Tuvalu. So the Niu Fakamauganiu is a reminder to us that, even though we're so far away from home, Tuvalu will always be there. And in the midst of this pandemic and climate change, we're also we carry Tuvalu in our hearts wherever we go. So I'm going to introduce you to my three dancers who have joined me on the floor today. They are going to dance along to Tuvalu. It just means we're thinking about Tuvalu, we love Tuvalu, and we take Tuvalu wherever we go. That's basically what the song means. And the actions that you want to look out for is the chorus of the song, is when the girls are starting to move their hips, and that's when the chorus comes on, Tuvalu kotoku whenua, that's my homeland. So welcome to the show and enjoy the dance to Tuvalu. Whakawhitai lasi.
Oh,